Twitter is just like a zoo full of crazies. On one side, we have the crazies that are like, all trans women are women. But then we have the other crazies, like Debbie Hayden, that are all like, all trans women are men. Deal with it or get over it. I guess that's what her shirt says. And it's just like, you're all insane. You are all insane. How about stop speaking for everybody and shut the fuck up, okay? I hate all of you. Now, it could be argued because, like, trans woman is a term that has been degraded so much that I, as somebody who has transitioned, takes being considered a trans woman kind of an insult because I don't want to be grouped in with all those crazies. And plus, you should just get through transition. You should move on. You should get through it. You should grow up. It's a lot like being a teenager. You should not stay being a teenager. You should grow up. You should move on with your life as a man or a woman, whatever. But it's really weird. So we have Fiona Orlander. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Haven't watched any of her videos or anything like that, so I don't know how she sounds or speaks or whatever. But she is one of those people that's very adamant about being trans, but also being a man, which makes it's an odd statement, because she looks like a girl. Whenever my ape mind sees her, I think looks a bit of a bad taste. She has a bit of a bad taste in makeup and stuff like that, but undoubtedly female. End of story. Like, we have millions and millions of years of evolutionarily imbued knowledge into our head, intuition, so we can intuitively look at somebody and say, oh, that's male or female in an instant. And very rarely does that get tripped up. So it's kind of a universal, easy to use metric. Darn squirrels are throwing nuts on my roof. Forgive me. And, well, then I look at, so if I look at her, at Fiona, or Fiona, whatever, saying she's a man is dumb. Because, like, why did he transition if you, like, why would you use, like, why? I don't get it. Why would you pretend that you're a man? Or why would you, like, proclaim that you're a man if if everyone says you're female? And then Debbie, I don't need a shirt to tell me you're a man, okay? But yet you talk as if you're a successful transitioner when you can't even get through your own transition. Because, like, just look at your face and you'll tell, like, oh, Debbie was a man. And it's even weirder how you are so adamant that you're a man, yet, as far as I can tell, you prefer female pronouns and you use women's bathrooms and you wear women's clothing. It's just like, what the fuck? Just pick a side. Just get over with it. You know, like, if you want to transition, commit. Just do it. And then work hard at it and you'll, well, I don't know. Like, at the very least, don't then speak as if your failures at transition speak for everybody else, okay? Because, like, for me, here recently I've started to become more accepting of the idea of me being female. Because for the longest time, I don't want to be pushing myself upon anybody, like yes, I'm female or whatever, because that would seem empty. But after years and years of everyone telling me I'm female and having kind of sexism and all that kind of stuff, and like, yeah, I'm treated by pretty much everybody without a bias as female. Now there are the few people that whenever I bring up that I'm trans, they immediately switch to male pronouns just because they're like, they aren't speaking. It's their ideology which is speaking. And so there's like a shift. As soon as I make a joke about being trans or whatever, or transitioning, they will be like, oh, okay, dude. Yes, sir. And some of them actually like way out of their way just to do that. It's like, what? You're an idiot. Because it just, at this point, with so many people treating me as female, it just seems silly. Because it's like, why? I guess you could say I am starting to see myself as female. And so it's just like, okay, sure, dude. How you doing, dude? Dude. And it's just like, I can't get upset at that because it's just their dumb opinion. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, why do we have to have these blanket statements that all women are men or whatever? Like, all trans women are women or all trans women are men. How about some trans women are women? Or how about this? Some women have transitioned. Some trans women will become women. Many trans women will be stuck as trans women and will effectively, in my opinion, be stuck in a fate worse than dying. And then many trans women are men. Because a lot of trans women, I would say a majority of transgender people, which gender isn't even really a thing, like, it's really only sex. Gender is something that, like, you have for toys in a bathroom or clothes. It's something that is for objects. And by saying people have a gender, you're objectifying them. But that's a different conversation. And I don't get why people want to speak for everybody. I don't get it. Because you're all fucking insane. Okay? So stop speaking for everybody and ruining the terms. It's just so fucking stupid. Oh my God. On better news, yesterday was Nikola Tesla's birthday, so that's cool. I was meaning to make a video for like my 4-year transition update, but I can't think of anything to really say because I'm just not really thinking of transition. Like, sure, I'm thinking about getting chest augmentation later this year, but I mean, because this is, I'm experimenting with like foam pads, which are really nice. You can get them at like Walmart or whatever. They're just, and like, they come with sports bras. And it's like, I'll try it out and I'll see if maybe having a bigger chest will help out a little bit. And it's like, you know what? I do like it. So I'd like to make the change permanent and I wouldn't have to have these anymore. But, yeah. I might do a live stream. For the 4-year Q&A. Or 4-year into transition. And that might be kind of it, because I don't really see, like, I don't identify as trans. I don't really see myself as trans, so I don't really see myself as someone that can really talk on the subject anymore, because, like, I definitely feel no connection to trans people, but I definitely feel a connection to women. Like, I was at a tech meetup, and I sat down, and there's a bunch of guys, a female reporter, and, like, as soon as I sat down, she saw me, and she's like, whoop, right to me, and we had a fun conversation, not about tech stuff. We had a conversation, like, it started out with tech stuff, but then it immediately went into, like, lucid dreaming, and she was like, oh my God, I tried lucid dreaming too. And I'm like, really? Wow. And we had, like, a really nice conversation, and it was far more personal. I got to know her far more than I got to know any of the guys there. So obviously, like, I have a different effect on people, Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. So, yeah.